like different life changes that's occurring in your life, or life situations, as far as whether if it's your finances or health, or even just trying to better your, like, if your living situation. Good evening, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening. How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to the start of a new video. How you all doing? It is currently like happy Sunday to you all too. I actually had to work this morning. I was sitting up here. We had like a little business center at the job where where guests or guests can use the computer. So I ended up, I was kind of a little slow until I it was a pretty great Sunday for me to work. We was kind of, for me to be, because I worked by myself this morning. I started out real slow. I got there. I normally have to be at work at like 6 o'clock a.m. in the morning, but y'all know I would tell y'all I get up at 4:30, and I usually leave the house around 5:30, 5:40 when I'm booking my ride. And so I don't know. I'm trying to. I notice when you are, when you have God on your side and God to make a way, and when you dealing with like different life changes that's occurring in your life, or life situations, as far as whether if it's your finances or health, or even just trying to better your, like, if your living situation or whatever. And so I was just sitting here thinking, like, I don't know, some of you all might be new to my channel, or if you all been following me for quite some time. I've been telling you all that I've been dealing with this health issue, where, and I know most people don't use light, but I don't know. I'm just being very. I share what I want people to know, and what I don't want people to know I won't share. But I just feel like with this particular situation, somebody, it might can help someone else out, or maybe you all probably can give me advice or whatever. But yeah, I'm dealing with these uterine fibroids, and I notice it's starting to have my mood, like, really, like, to the point where I don't even want to be around people, or I have like a mood swing. Like, I still keep a smile or whatever on my face, but it just have me tired. Like, I really don't be wanting to be at work tired, but it's like, what can I do? And it's just really sad that I feel like us women, and I know men face a lot, probably deal with a lot of health issues or whatever, but I feel like with us women, we go through a lot when it come down to our bodies. And just us, we carry a lot of weight on our shoulders, far as from even on the job, if we being underpaid, like, we don't usually be paid our worth. We have to be a mother, that's a full-time job. We have to make sure the household is good. Like, if you're a wife, I'm not a wife, you have to make sure the household good, everybody good. Like, you putting everybody before yourself. And then it's coming to the point now where it's, even health wise, you're dealing with a health issue that nobody can really understand, but you trying to figure out. Because I know we're living in the day and time, like I say, the world has changed. It has changed. And even going to hospitals and stuff like that nowadays, you have to be careful and make sure people not giving you the wrong kind of medication. Or if you do have to have some type of procedure done, you got to make sure, like, there's relatives in the room with you, to make sure, if you're going through a procedure where you might have to be put to sleep, to make sure that you're being well taken care of. Like, it's just so much. And so I'm just sitting here thinking, like, do I really want to have this procedure done? But like I say, the pain is unbearable. When I say this pain is worse than dealing with having a baby. Like, I haven't given birth in 17 years. But this pain is unbearable. Like, when I say I be feeling the movement, like, I'm constantly, like, when I take a nap, I've been to doze off. Like, when I get off at work, I probably doze off around about 4 or 5 in the evening. I find myself getting up at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, sometimes 1. And it's like the pain just nonstop. Then they so bad that they constantly pressing down on my what's that? My bladder. Either sometimes they cause me to have to urinate a lot, or sometimes they pressing on my rectum, or I have to constantly, do a number 2. I'm sorry. I know it's TMI, too much information, but I'm sorry. I'm just, it's just a lot. And I was just sitting here thinking, like, I'm like, do I really want to go through the procedure? Because overall, I'm the type where I want to make sure that I'm choosing wisely on decisions that I make, especially when it comes down to myself. But also, I don't want to get to the point where, if I had to make certain changes in my life, I don't want, one thing about me, I've been working ever since I became an adult. I don't want to have to depend on nobody to taking care of me or waiting on me, because nowadays, that goes for family, friends, or whoever. Nowadays, people don't have a care in the world for nobody but themselves. I'm seeing that now. You can be down and out, sickly, first thing they do, they'll want to throw you away in a nursing home, or throw you away in if you're going through like something mental, throw you away in one of like a mental institution. Like, they don't want to be bothered with you, and I don't want it to get to that point where if something was to happen, if I do decide to have the procedure done, that I would have to have somebody to take care of me, because I don't want that. It's a lot. And I just been sitting here the last couple of days like, man, do I really want to go through this? Or, do I want to just find solutions to figure out how to shrink them? Because I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos on them. I have seen quite a few videos where a couple of ladies was talking about they these might have been videos that have been made like over either 10 years ago, 8 years ago, the ones that I've been watching 8 years ago. But I feel like they're useful even now in this time if you're a woman that's experiencing, this particular issue. And so, like I say, today I had I'm still reading this. I had printed this little pamphlet off. It looked like this from the beginning. It say uterine fibroids, but it looked like that. That's the diagram, but it, just talking about. I was trying to put out a pamphlet to see how the way I can maintain them while dealing with this. But yeah, it's a lot, y'all. So I'm just trying to stay prayed up. I'm trying to ask God. I know sometimes it's hard. Like most people say, just talk to God. Talk to God. Like, I can pray. I can't really hear His voice. And it's just sad when you don't really have nobody that you can talk to about, something like this, or, how can you overcome this? Because I have found out about this particular health issue last year. And I was told when they had sent me to a women's clinic, I was supposed that I need to have a hysterectomy. And I'm like, why should I have a hysterectomy and I only got one child? Not saying that I want more kids, but don't nobody never know what their future might be like. Like, you never know how your future might turn out. And I just feel like a hysterectomy is not the option for me. A hysterectomy is somewhere they remove your uterus. They take your uterus out completely. That means once that uterus removed, you don't get no cycles and you can't have children. I don't want that, because I was reading little theories on that with as far as the hysterectomy issues, where some people say it could cause cancer or could cause more problems with your body. I don't want that. And so I feel like nowadays these doctors and they'll say anything nowadays to get money. If they can work on you, perform an operation, and there's more money for them in their pocket as well as the facility, they'll tell you anything. And I was told that I need to have more than one, like listen to somebody else, which I'm not going to have it anyway, because she was trying to get smart with me. Well, if they get bigger, you're going to have, no ma'am. No ma'am. No. No. So I'm just sitting here, like I said, I'm just trying to stay prayed up and just, figure out which way I want to go with far as, for as far as my life and how I should overcome this. But it's really unbearable and hard to deal with. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to start this video off with you all and just say how you all doing. Your girl sitting up here making her some chili. I ended up when I did the food pantry 2 weeks ago, they gave us like a couple cans of chili in the can. So I'm just heating one up, and then I had some kidney beans already in the cabinet. I had rinsed them off. I apologize I didn't show you all. It's just really some basic canned chili. I ain't had no ground beef. If I would have had like a small pack of ground beef, I would have cooked that, or ground turkey. I would have cooked that and put it over in there, and that would have been good. But for the time then, I'm just eating like it is. And I got me some crackers. But yeah, let me stir it up right quick, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna stir it up right quick. Okay, y'all, I just cut it off because it started sticking. I said once it starts sticking like that, let me know it's done. But I'm also currently drinking a little cup of hot tea. I still have some more of that uterine fibroids. I mean, not uterine fibroids. I still have some more of that stress relief tea. I'm drinking it out of my little Christmas Starbucks cup right here. But yeah, you all, I just kind of wanted to come in and talk to you all and start another a day in this video and see how you all was doing. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to just open up and share that, because it's a lot. Like, that's really weighing heavy on my heart. I mean, that's really been taking a toll on me lately. So yeah.